There basically, because it's all on the floor.
I'm alive. I do or die. My mind stretched out on the canopy. My dreams getting bigger than you and
me. Morning, everybody. Morning, everyone. I've just overslept. It's 7:45-ish, and I should have been. I set my alarm clock for what time did I set my alarm clock for? 4:30. Yeah. So I've only just got up. Only because work called me to see how I'm getting on. Yeah, they've just seen the truck not moving, haven't they? So anyway, kettle's boiling, cabbage sorted, I'm dressed, just put my boots on, do a quick daily check, and what's the daily check done? I'm knackered. I must have needed that sleep. Good to go anyway. Yeah, let's go. No, nothing else to say. That's good to go, strapped. So, eastbound and up, loaded up in a truck in.
Turn left, then
Shut up, Hal.
on the roundabout and take the first exit.
So my trailer's like that one in front. I've got it, got the door open so we can see it strapped. Although he's forgot his number plate.
A uniquely human trait. Far from it. In fact, many of the behaviours we consider to be uniquely human, like language, culture, and tool use, are not unique to us at all. Take dolphins, for example. These majestic creatures call each other by name.
Yep, read all that, read all that, read all that, read all that. Bay 78.
After 80 yards, bear left, then turn right.
And if you are thinking of becoming a lorry driver and you're going to be doing the RDC work, which this is RDC, this is what you do. You just do this crap and sit on the bay and wait 4 years to get unloaded and wait 4 more years for the paperwork. So a total of 12 to 2 years. What was it, 78? It's that one there. Oh, it's not the best one to get on, if I'm honest. Oh, it's that one there, it's alright. Right, I'm going to go and open the doors, get on the bay.
Hello? Is it me you're watching on the screen? I don't know if you can see me or not because the other day
I'm listening.
nobody cares. Off. So on the last video I did in the morning, I had the lights on, but looking out the window, it was full on bright daylight, but it was twilight like it is now. Anyway, I'm on the loading bay. It's 9 o'clock. They've started unloading, but I'm not sure how many's come off. But Tesco give me a nice coffee. I love Lazavar, whatever. It's quite nice. I mean, they didn't give me for free. I had to pay for it, but so I've just there's a driver walking past, but there's one was coming out of the office and one was going into the office, and the one coming out of the office was trying to talk to this other guy who's going in there, and this guy going in there really was not interested in what this driver got to say. And this driver's giving it all the big I am. Oh, I've told them I'm staying on the bay for 9 hours now. It's 10 to 9 and blah 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 blah. And this other driver get going, right, yeah, right. So he walks off in, and the other guy walks off, and when he comes back out, he comes to my window, he goes, F's sake. I said I could see you was trying to get off. He goes, I need one of them jackets that says I don't give a F. So, yeah, just made me laugh. Jesus, he's a tall lorry driver. I'm not going to show you because a bit weird that, isn't it? But it's 7 foot bloody tall. So yeah, I'm a bit bored on the bay. I think I'm about halfway done. I just had a quick look then. I just under one of the clasps of the curtain and stuck my head under to see, but I only did it at the very front end, the headboard end, to see if the last one had come off and they're just doing the paperwork. But no, there's a total of 52 pallets to come off, but they're double stacked, you know, so it's only they don't take one off then take the other one off underneath. They just take the two off at the same time, so I'm hoping that they hurry up. Why? What's with the classical FM crap? Anyone liking it? No. We'll leave the red light on. Don't know if you can see me. It doesn't really matter. I'm not pretty anyway. So it's 9:25 now, and I'm leaving. Wasn't too bad, to be honest. I expected it to be around about this time. Hoping for a little bit quicker. Now I can work till 10:45 tonight. Then I've got to have 9 off, so I'm starting later in the morning anyway.
Right, Carnegie Road, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So I'm just going to head up there. I could park up now and then head up there in the morning. Swings and roundabouts. I might as well get all my hours in today.
Bear right, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
I can do it tomorrow, but it just means I finish a little bit later tomorrow. It also means as well, because you get paid like basically this at my company. I won't say exactly what it is, but the longer you work in the day, so like say you do 10 hours, you'll get a set wage, not a set wage, but a set wage per hour. Then if you do like 12 or 15 hours or whatever, you know, whatever the company sets it at, then you get a different rate. So I'm financially better off. Come on, pick up my truck. Pick up my truck. I want to get out. Is it the lights blind? The lights blinding your camera. Try again. No. That's a stupid button.
Door is open.
Yeah. I think someone forgot to put my reg in the computer. Sometimes, like if you're doing a Tesco delivery, any Tesco, If you drive up, I mean, it wasn't going up too fast then, but sometimes if you drive up a bit too fast, the camera don't pick you up.
After 80
Or
yards,
the camera lens is
go
dirty.
right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Carnegie Road.
So sometimes if you just
Go
reverse
right
back
on the roundabout and take the second exit.
and try again, it's all right. Must remember, Scotland. Road speeds are different. This road should be a 40, but it's only a 30. I don't know why it's a 30. It's an industrial estate, like on the outskirts of an industrial estate. But anyway, it is what it is. And if you're not familiar with that, I don't know if you can still see me, but it doesn't matter. As long as you can hear me. If you're a new lorry driver and you're just watching my videos to like get a bit of know-how, turn this dashboard lights down a bit. In Scotland, the speed limits are different for HGVs. They are the same as what they used to be back in, I think it changed in 2014. I remember when it changed. I think it was 2014-ish, maybe 15, can't remember. But yeah, so not all roads.
After 300 yards, go
but
left
some
on the
roads,
roundabout
well, most
and take
roads,
the first exit, M8,
where we'd get a
towards
50
City
in
of
the
Edinburgh.
UK.
Then take the motorway.
It'd be a 40 in Scotland. Or we'd get a dual carriageway and it'd be flat out, 56.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
In
then
Scotland it'd be
take
50.
the motorway.
Not all the dual carriageways are 50 though. Some of them are. Some of them do. You know, you can go higher speeds. So yeah, just a few things to be aware of. If you're not too sure, ask another driver. And now I've got an hour and 10-minute drive.
Follow M8 towards City of Edinburgh for 7.5 miles.
Towards Edinburgh and further on up to Perth. Well, I was looking for somewhere to park. What road is this? The A9. Is it A9? Didn't want to park on A9 because every time a truck or car goes past, so I knocked that on the head. That idea on the head. And I remember, I've been up here a few times, I remember seeing a subway that never seems to be open, but it's got a car park that's well lit up and it's got 2 coach bays. So I'll be out of here first thing, well I say first thing in the morning, it's 10:30 PM now. I think I parked up about 10 minutes ago. So I can start about 7:20 in the morning. If they're open, happy days. I'll get breakfast. I didn't turn around. I've nosed into this space because it's easier for me to reverse straight back, and then there's the road just there for the morning. Is the camera working, or is it going to crash again? It's an old camera. 8 seconds. 9. It's working. Yay! Morning, everybody.
About and take the third exit. A9.
Morning, everybody. This is probably about the 50th time. It's weird. Some weird golf clubs just sticking out of a roundabout. What are the golf bats? Hopefully the camera stays on this time. Just spat all over my arm. Anyone want some spit? No, I didn't think so. So I loaded up this morning. I tried to do a bit of an intro video this morning to like say what was going on and shit. But anyway, I've reloaded. Shut up. That's Ken for that. So I've loaded up this morning. And I'm heading back. Should be back to the yard about 240 plus brakes. So
follow A9 towards Stirling for 12 miles.
Shut up! By the time I finish work, get in my car to go home, it's going to be about 4:30. So it's not too bad of a day. I didn't start till 7:20 this morning or something like that. So I'm crawling down the hard shoulder at 8 miles an hour on the dual carriageway here. the first slight bend, and I mean slight bend, you know, like get a slight bend as you come towards a roundabout. That, come around that, not fast because there's a roundabout coming up, and I think what's happened is the bottom bottles have collapsed, but the entire length of that side, I think once one's gone, it's pulled the others with it. The entire length of that side is leaning out the curtains. The straps are holding it in place, but it's not good. So I'm just trying to get off this dual carriageway here because it's not wide enough to do anything on it. Want to see if we can get some more ratchets around it and pull it even tighter, but I don't know. There's a Vosa checkpoint coming up, so I'm expecting a fine for unsafe, unstrapped, low strapped, but an unsafe load. But I think it's safer. I've made a judgment call to creep down the hard shoulder at this low speed to get off this road. I think it's going to be safer for me, for other road users, and we certainly won't be able to restack it on this anyway. So I'm literally, it's not even registering on the speed limit there, so it's under 10 mile an hour. There's a junction here in half a mile. It's taken me about 20 minutes to do half a mile at this speed. So there's not a lot I can do really. So it's weird, it slipped off the pallet, so there's not enough shrink wrap around the bottom of the pallet and the goods, so it's just slipped off there. But I think the bottles have collapsed on the right hand side due to the weight above it, of the water above it, and to collapse that, the weight's moved over and then it's pulled it off the pallets. So I don't know if it's just crap wrapping, but Luke C picked up here the other week, and his colleague, he had a load of collapse on him as well. I've had water before. I've collapsed from here when I've gone to somewhere else. I've opened the door, I'm like, for God's sake. So it's all cost cutting, isn't it? I mean, what's a bit of extra shrink wrap around the bottom of the pallet? That would have stopped all that from happening. But like I say, the straps are holding it in place. It's sticking out the curtain though, quite far. But I need to get off. I need to get off where I am now. It's not safe here. I can see a building site. I can see someone with a fork, a reach around, whatever you call it. I don't know. A big one. I wonder if I'll offer him some pennies to restack it for me. Brute force it back in, I mean. I wonder if he'll do as a foreigner. Foreigner means cash in hand. I ain't got any cash on me though, so I have to PayPal. Well, I'm at the end of the hard shoulder now. I'm on the off ramp. The off ramp, slip road. Turned American. I mean, there's a roundabout here. Maybe I should just go, like, put my foot down. No, I won't do that. Probably come on the other side of the curtains. Oh, great, I'm at a fucking Vosa checkpoint here. I thought it was further up. Well, there's not a lot I can do. I need to get off the road. Can I get in here?
After 500 yards, go around the roundabout and take the 4th exit, A84, towards Glasgow.
I'm going to try and get in here. I'm off the road. I'm on a ramp though. Fuck. You alright, mate? No, mate, no. I've just pulled in here because all my road's just gone. So I just had to get off the road before it stalls out and kills somebody. So, have you got a guy with a forklift there? I'll pay him just to brute force him back on.
I don't see you, mate.
I mean, I ain't got any cash, but if you've got a PayPal, I'll send it, bank transfer, whatever.
What have you got, like?
It's just pallets of water, and they've just slipped off the. They've got plastic pallets, you see,
Right.
and it's just slipped. Because it slipped a little bit, the bottom bottles have all collapsed. So all I need is like a look in the curtain and just literally.
That. Oh, well, if you want that cutting there.
No, it's got internal straps on it.
Oh, is it?
So yeah.
Just let that go.
I'll leave the straps in place if you push it and then retighten them.
Right, I'll go and
If that's it, I mean, if not, I'll have to get somebody out. But I appreciate that, mate. Fuck.
Turn right, A84, then, at the end of the road, turn left. Turn right, then,
Can't
at
actually
the end
see
of the
past this
road,
curve.
turn left.
I just about see a guy, banksman in me in.
Reached your destination, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
What's up? It failed, couldn't do it. So, I'm going to bring work back. I didn't sound what I was going to try, but... Hello. Well, I managed to crawl to a building site, and I've asked them if they tried to like put them back on for me, but it didn't work. It's leaning out the curtains that far. It's not. As soon as the curtains open, it's all going to fall out. So I don't know what to do. But the whole loads, even the other side, the whole lot has slid. But it's all on plastic pallets. It's not me driving. You can look at the telematics if you've got it. Well, I've moved further up the road, and it's supposed to checkpoint. Luckily, it's closed. There's a different building site here. I wonder if these have got a forklift truck. So I spoke to them in the office. I don't know what they're doing. They're sorting something out, but I did say to them, "Can you please have a look at the telematics so you can see I weren't driving like a knobhead, because I genuinely wasn't. It's just slipped, it's just moved. Yeah, well, I'm kind of bored now, and looks like I'm just spending another night out. 6:30 to get home. I ain't getting home today. Right, I've been told there should be someone with me within an hour. Hello? Yeah. Are you alright, mate? You know, just hanging out the side of the curtain. I'm at the Vosa checkpoint. There's some where I think it's junction 10. Oh right, okay, yeah, just by the building works. Right. No, I creeped off the motorway just to get in here, and then I looked at it. I thought, oh, checkpoint. Yeah, well, there's no one here though, so it's all right. Okay, cheers, mate. All right, cheers. Bye, bye. What? That was George. Sounds like a nice chap. And I don't know if he's got like a forklift on there or something. Just like forklift on a trailer, restart. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm hoping he's got a reach lift so we can do it from the other side. Because I know as soon as them curtains open, it's... Anyway, what I was going to say was, I just fell into a Facebook wormhole where you end up watching restoration stuff, or some random guy building something in the forests in Thailand or something. It's not just me who gets stuck watching that crap, is it? And I just seen one there, motorbike restoration. I thought, oh, watch that. And then obviously the phone call. So tyre's good though. That's one I've replaced. So at the back here, the whole lot has moved over by about that far. Now these plastic pallets, they don't have much of a lip on them, so it's only taking a small amount and it's off the bed. And obviously with the weight of the water on it, it's just bent over. I think what's happened is one has moved further towards the front or towards the middle, probably that one there, and it's dragged the rest with them. So, but that's definitely dangerous. You see that like light coloured line there? We put a plank of wood across that, and got the JCB to try and lift and push. But as you can see, wasn't able to do it. Anyway, I don't want to stand underneath that in case the curtains let go. But the front one there has not, it's slid a little bit. But yeah, I have got I've pulled it off now. There was ratchets and straps. There's still a ratchet in there that's stuck. I can't get that one out, but I've pulled them off, ready for opening the curtains and letting it all flop on the floor. The worst thing about it is that is a Vosa station. I'm actually parked in a Vosa station, just off the A9, junction 10, I think, just where this building site is. So yeah.
Thinking, like, see the first couple of straps, surely if my guy managed to get his forks in, just lifted it and pushed it and we go back over.
Yeah, give it a try, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, Mark. That's turn right.
No. I mean, like, see if he...
Take off 3 straps at a
one pallet that.
I think that's one pallet. So I've got.
You can get your forks in there somehow.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, yes sir.
Lift and push you on the stool like that.
Aye. See what's happening there, John?
Oh, right,
It's down
right.
on the lip, right?
Yeah.
But if you can get your fork in there and lift that, you know, even keep your fucking straps on. Aye, keep your straps on. Lift
Well,
up a bit.
this strap's doing. I mean, I don't know that this is bolted on, to be honest.
I know, but if you keep the straps on.
And the result. Yeah, all back on, no gaps, nothing like that. And this repot of the ratchet's back on. Oh yeah, there's a bit there missing because it's all on the floor. I've got the most effed up story to tell you about this. This has been ridiculous. One bottle left. I'll explain why there's one bottle left. I'll have to do it later. For now, I need to secure this load, take it back to where it's come from, and restrap it. I'm going to pull it away because his nettle's on the other side. But it's a good story, weird story. That was epic. Stop rattling. That was absolutely epic. I'll tell you later. It's too knackered right now. Time is 4:30. 4:30. I think people park at this Voter stop. People must overnight here. Well, as you can imagine, old school drivers looking at an Atlas. As you can imagine, I am going to be taking it rather easy. I've strapped it down. I strapped it in a slightly different way than I did earlier. Those plastic pallets, these Tesco
After
pallets,
80
are just.
yards, turn right, A84, then at the end of the road.
This trailer's got
turn
wooden
left.
floorboards, so it's pretty old. But
Turn right, then at the end of the
on
road.
the new ones, they don't
turn
slide around
left.
around as much. I need to change the
Turn
location
left, then
back to where I'm
go
supposed
right
to be
on the
going.
roundabout and take the 4th exit.
Decent destination. Morning everybody. Just doing this collection of water. Hopefully this time it stays on the truck. Oh look, they're using proper pallets. Proper pallets, well it should be. And plastic crappy things. So we're loading up from here, taking it back to the yard, and that's me done for the day. Just waiting for this truck here, this Renault on the right. He's loaded. But I'm waiting for him to leave. He should be leaving, he should be gone by now to be honest, because I need to park in front of where he is. But I can't do that until he's gone. So yeah. Go on Renault, bugger off. Anyway, I'll explain what happened in a bit yesterday. It was just totally bizarre. Absolute weirdest thing ever. It's a weird story yesterday. Obviously, you know about the bulge in the curtains, and I got a text. I spoke to work. Obviously, they said, right, they're going to send someone out. Expect a phone call from a number we don't know. Okay, so I got a phone call from a Scottish guy called George. So he told me. He said he'd be there in 10 minutes. Asked me where I was exactly. So told him he'd be there in 10 minutes. Anyway, this guy turns up in a van, a gardener's van. So it's like a little tiny van. You know, like one's like just a bit bigger than a car. So he turns up in that with a fake grass roof on it, and I was like, "What's going on here? What's all this about?" And I said, "Are you here for this?" He went, "Yeah." So where's your forklift? And he says, "Well, I'll just come out to see if you'll be able to move it, because we've got a forklift, but to get it here, we'll have to drive it around. I bet it could be an hour or two." But what kind of company they called out here? So I said, right, okay. Anyway, obviously yesterday you saw that I tried to get the guys on building site to help us out, which didn't work. But he spotted a fork reach on a different building site. Are they called fork reach? Like a JCB with forks on it. Big old thing. 4-wheel steering. Anyway, he spots one of them and he goes over and talks to the guy over there. Offers him money to come and sort it. Which I thought, well, fair enough. It means he doesn't have to get his own equipment out, but he's still shelling out for this, you know. So these guys come over. Forklift driver, the guy who owns it, somebody else, and they was absolutely sound lads. They was promised money to do it. So after much umming and ahhing, we decided the best way to get the pallets back on the truck. One of the pallets was we'd got the pallet on, but the goods didn't want to stay on, so we had to open the curtain. And as soon as the curtain was open, even though the pallet was on the bed, straight out. That was the only one. We lost one pallet, all over the floor. And we got a free shower. So, what happened then? So much happened yesterday. So anyway, gets all sorted and that. We get some all back on the bed, re-strapping them and stuff like that. And I was strapping it a slightly different way to stop the pallet sliding. So I was putting a ratchet strap along the length of the bed of the trailer through the hooks that come out of the trailer. So it's creating a barrier so they can't slide out. Or if they do, it'll resist it to stop it from sliding out fully. So that's what I did. And this guy thought, great job done. Cheers guys, thanks very much, appreciate your help. And these guys from the building site were waiting for the payment off this guy. So I think they offered him, I think he offered them, sorry, 200 quid to do it. I wasn't interested in how much and who was doing what, you know, it's none of my business, none of my concern. I just want the stuff on the lorry and then go again. So this guy who turned up in this I hope you're staying with me on this, it's complicated. The guy who turned up in the gardener's van with the grass on the roof, he wandered off on the phone and I thought, what's he up to? I remember just thinking, what's he up to? He's up to something. And he comes back. I'm on the phone to my office at the time, and this guy, he's on the phone, and he hands the phone to me. I said, who's this? And he said, it's the company that your company phoned out. Right. I wonder why he wants to speak to me. I should have spoken to him because yeah, the guy we've sent out, meaning the gardener guy, he wants too much. So we're just I'm just gonna return the invoice and just cut it out so Maxi can pay him directly. I thought that sounds very odd. Sounds very, very weird, that.